Hello traders, welcome to tradingwithbill.com. I'm Bill, we're in Thailand. Hey, sunny skies this morning and hot. Yes, summertime has hit Thailand. All right, traders, we are getting ready for another trading day. I've been at my charts about an hour and a half now, and we're just taking a look at what's going on. So the dollar gained a little bit of strength. The dollar pairs came back down a little bit. I don't know if this up move's over yet. We'll see what happens today. Remember, holiday on Friday. Euro closed on Monday, but we will be here on Monday. So, that's what's going on. But we still got 3 trading days left of the two trading days left of the week. So we'll see. My concern is that the markets are going to start to slow up, right? People in the U.S., are going to take some long holidays here. So we'll just keep an eye on it. However, it's a full trading day for me at the trading desk. All right, let's see what's going on news-wise. I did not take a look at this before. Looks like ANZ Business Confidence came out of the Kiwi. However, no forecast, so really not a gauge on that. In the European session, we have nationwide HPI out of the pound. GfK German Consumer Climate today out of the European session. Euro has French consumer spending today. And as we look around, we got, it is pretty lackluster, I got to be honest. We get into the New York session. GDP quarter on quarter, that ought to be interesting. GDP price index today out of the States. Good trade balance for February out of the States. Pending home sales. Now, I read an article yesterday that says they're expecting bad numbers out of pending home sales. And it doesn't look good, so we'll see. They're expecting 2.1. They're expecting an uptick in this. Last time it was negative 4.7. So we'll see what happens. Crude oil inventories today, as we do every Wednesday, and of course, crushing crude oil inventories spurred out today. Let's just see if we have anything in Asia tomorrow we got to be worried about. Building consents tomorrow out of New Zealand at the close of the U.S. session. And Japan has retail sales tomorrow. Also, housing credit out of Aussie and private sector credit out of the Aussie. So those things will be happening in Asia tomorrow early. All right, so just take a look. U.S. dollar, 88.95 as we speak. Crude is making its way to that 70. Brent oil is at 69.02. WTI crude oil is at 64.91. I expect this to be over 70 by the close on Thursday. I hope so. That is about it as far as that goes. Let's head over and take a look at the charts. The charts. So, this pair here, this Aussie yen, is definitely in a downtrend. You can see, it's just done its thing down, came back up, right? If you would have fibbed this is probably a 6.8 here, and now it's come back down. Another try to come back up here and beat this up a little bit. This was a trade. If you were awake in Asia and you saw this, right, at support, Forex junk left of the chart, this was a good little scalp move here to the upside. Take it up to this 55 exponential moving average, being that teal line on the chart, and take some profits there. But we're looking to sell this. And we want to do that at the 200 exponential moving average. I do like this little bump to the upside. I like that the 10 EMA is below price. If you caught this was a nice little scalp. If you get in at 81.20 and you get out at 81.40, it's 20 pips. It's a scalp. It means you can't go walk the dog, right? You can't go like shopping. You got to sit at your charts and watch it. Because if you get wiggled out, you want to get out and take a small hit, not no big hits, right? So we got a lot of Forex junk left side. So it could be a battle. I think this is late. We needed to be in here, right? We needed to be in at 80.90, right? 80.95, we needed to be in this trade. And I think we're late to get in this now. But you can do it if you're going to sit in front of your charts and hammer it out a little bit. Let's. Did you all see this pound move yesterday? I was sitting at my computers and I saw this whole thing, and I was like, I saw it break a little bit. We were right. So yesterday, right, we were like looking at this, and I saw this little thing here, and Oh man, and then it closed. I said, well, it's going to kick back up because it's 4,200 level, and it's going to. I didn't take it. Shame on me. Look at what happens. Boom! There she went. She flew down. What a move yesterday on that. That was quite a move. So now what are we going to do? Well, now we're at a confluence of the 10, the 55, and the 200. We're all in that same area. And do we really want to sell this here? Well, my vote's no. We don't want to sell this here. So now we're looking for this to retest yesterday's highs, and right. So we want to come back up here, and we'll sell it at this 42.40 area. So it's a 41.80. Well, at 42, 41.90, 95, this might get rejected, or at the 4,200 level, it might get rejected. I'm not totally against shorting this at 42 or 41.90 if that's what it gives us. However, and I know, I'm surprised nobody said this to me, but the moving averages are lagging, which makes us a little bit late for the entry. But it's not a bad thing. Let's see what happens with the 10 EMA. We get to this 41.90 area, and the 10 EMA gets on top of price. I'm more prone to get in that and take it to the short side. Other than that, I want to see this come back up to this 42.40 area, and then we can sell it, right? Just seems like a more comfortable trade. So my trade plan is 42.40. We're going to sell the pound dollar. Other than that, we're just going to leave it alone. I don't know if I want to sell it at 42. Even though that's a spot to sell it. Double zeros. I love double zeros. I think that's not a bad idea. Just don't know if I want to sell it. Being on that, we might as well take a look at the good old euro. Now, this trade I like, right? This doesn't look too bad here. Right, so there, 24.30, right, 24.50, right? Does that not look like a decent trade? 24.50, we'll take that to the downside. Right, give you a little bit of thing. There's not much left of the chart, so we're not going to get beat up too much. And this area here is at 21.41. Yeah, right. So you only got 9 pips here, and you're coming into some support. You got to watch that, and your stops. Your stop's got to be at least at 24.80. So your 30 pips stop, right? So the risk is pretty steep, in my opinion. But, let's see what it looks like on the chart when we get to that level. But I'd much rather take it to 24.50, 24.70. Yeah, if we get to 70, that's great. I have no problem with that. 24.50, we're only 9 pips back to support. So we'll watch it. We'll watch it. But I like it. I like the trade. We'll see if this kicks back up. Now, the other thing is, what happens if this just continues to the downside, right? What happens if this says, hey, I don't want to do anything. I want to continue back to the downside and get below the 200. Man, 23.70, we're good. We're good all the way down to like 22.60, 22.50. We're good to the downside. So this one rules, right? This one just absolutely rules there, right? Look at this. Right, just look at this. Boom, 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 right? Boom. Right, this is a nice move here. Wide open space, right on down. Nice trade, nice trade. That looks like a sweet trade. So let's look at this. 24.70, we get in. We're going to get some junk at 24.40. Fight out the junk. You know what? See if we can break this 200 exponential moving average and continue to the downside. Looks nice. This can be a really big trade today if we can get the Forex people to work in our favor. So that's what I'm looking at there. Let's see. Not a lot going, not a lot shaking. Let's take a look at the pound yen. Let's take a look at pound yen. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, this is not pretty, to be honest with you. Right? 150.40, 150.60, somewhere in here, right? We could take that. There's no trade here, right? It's got to give us a pullback. This is too ugly, right? Ugly, 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 and more ugly. So, yeah, so we need this to pull back. There's no selling under the 200 because it's a mess left of the chart, right? You don't want to get into that mess left of that chart there. So we're just going to leave it where it's at, see if we can just battle this out, Let's get up to back to 150, 60, 150, 70, somewhere in that area. Yeah, 150.50 would be beautiful, and we can sell it from there. I'm not willing to sell it where it's at, my friends. Not willing to do it where we're at. Traders, it's that time. It's time to look at the ugly, the pretty, the gorgeous, right? It's time to take a look at the dollar index. Hopefully it doesn't look as ugly as yesterday, but it doesn't look that bad, but it does look pretty bad. This is our kickback yesterday. Whoop, right? Now we're here. We're squeezing between the 10 and the 55 EMA here. Let's see what happens. No angle and separation here. They're all starting to head out sideways. I think this might give us a shot to the upside today. We get these dollar pairs, and so we can buy the dollar today. Right at the moment, nothing to do. The dollar index looks foggy. That's today's word, foggy. It's not ugly, it's not pretty, it's foggy. Traders, thanks so much for being with me on a Wednesday, half of our middle of our trading week. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow morning in Asia. So traders, always remember to trade smart, not hard. We'll see you tomorrow morning in Asia. Take care, my friends. Have a great trading day. See you now. Bye-bye.